Thank you, Jeff. Our next presenter is Jennifer Adams with Plantronics.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Adams, and I am here to talk to you today about some new unified communications products from Plantronics. The Plantronics Unified Communications portfolio includes 4 different families of products. We have the Voyager family, which is really that Bluetooth products for the mobile professional. We also have our Savvy line, which is decked wireless products for the office, in the office and around the office. And then we have the Callisto line, which is USB phones and speakerphones. We also have our Blackwire line, which is corded USB headsets for the traditional office worker. Today, I'm going to be talking about some new additions to the Voyager, Callisto, and Blackwire lines. So the theme of our fall launch was really about the different faces of mobility that workers who are taking advantage of unified communications are really experiencing. We have highly mobile, those people who are always on the go and taking calls wherever they might happen to be. We have those workers who have frequent touchdowns. They're mobile throughout their day, but they may have times where they can touch down in a more private area where a speakerphone might be more appropriate. Then we also have workers who are working in a traditional office, in an open office environment, but they have mobility needs too. They, have a very demanding audio environment with a lot of people around them. They may need to seek out a more private place to take a call, and having some mobility is really going to help them be more productive. So now I'd like to show you a video of these 3 different products for 3 different workers in action. So in that video, you got to see an example of each of the different types of workers that I was talking about, the highly mobile, those with frequent touchdowns, and working in an open office environment. I think it's worth noting that these workers who have this mobility requirement also have a multi-device requirement. They're making calls not only from their PC, but also from their mobile phone, and some even from a tablet. So being able to have products that connect to all of the devices that they use in their mobile life is really what we're trying to achieve with the products that we've launched this fall. So let's start with the hero of our mobility products, the product that allows you to have the greatest amount of mobility and take calls in the most demanding of environments. That's the Voyager Legend UC. The Voyager Legend UC is a Bluetooth headset system that connects not only to your PC for soft phone calls, but also to your mobile phone or a tablet for mobile calls. This is a refresh of our Voyager Pro UC product, and we've added in a lot of great features as well. It does feature, though, the same smart sensor technology that the previous product had, which brings some great features like locking the call button when not on a call so you don't accidentally dial anyone. You can automatically answer calls simply by putting the headset on your ear. You can pause multimedia playing on your smartphone simply by taking the headset off of your ear. So a lot of great sensor features there. I was mentioning that the headset comes with some great charging accessories, and I have them listed here. So on the left there, you see the charging case. Now this headset can hold both the USB adapter and the headset itself, and it will actually charge the headset while the headset is being stored in the case. And what's even better is the case has a way for you to check the battery life of both the headset and what's remaining in the case, which is really great. There's a button you press on the side, and 3 flashing lights mean you're fully charged for both the headset and the case. If you see red flashing lights, it's time to either recharge the headset or the case. Great feature there. Also, this case will provide up to 2 additional charges of the headset. So with the 7 hours that the headset gets on its own. With the charging case, that's up to 21 hours of talk time, which is a lot more than the average smartphone is going to last. So really great feature there to make sure that the headset is always charged when you're on the go. And then when you're in the office or in a touchdown spot like at home, you can use the desktop charging stand. So tons of great options for charging the headset and really great for making sure that you never have the excuse of, oh, my headset wasn't charged. So that was a little bit about the Voyager Legend UC. There's a lot more to know, but I think we need to move on to the Blackwire 700 series. This is a great product. It's a corded headset, but it has Bluetooth in it. It's pretty cool. So this is just a quick look at the positioning of our Blackwire line. We have products at the 300, 400, 600, and now 700 tiers. The Blackwire 700 series obviously is the hero of this line. It's adding multi-device connectivity, and it also has smart sensors. Now remember, I talked a little bit about some of the features we get with the smart sensors that the Voyager Legend has, and this headset also has sensors. So this is the Blackwire 700 series. The 720 is the stereo version, and the 710 is the mono version. Both headsets feature up to 10 hours of talk time on your mobile device, and they allow you to stream media from your mobile phone or tablet. That's really great for people who like to listen to iTunes or Pandora from their mobile device. The headset also features voice alerts that gives connection and mute status. It will also tell you when you're answering a call using the smart sensors, which is a really great feature as well. So what you're looking at is the inline control pod for the headset. And I mentioned that you can take your mobile calls with you. It has this great detachable cable, so you can actually disconnect from the USB portion of the cable and just bring the control pod and the headset with you to take your mobile calls to a more private location. That's great for people who work in an open office environment. The headset also has several buttons that allow you to answer and end PC calls as well as your mobile calls and mute and adjust the volume. I mentioned that this headset has sensors. So the sensors actually tell the headset when it's on the user's head and when it's not, and allows us to have some really cool, helpful features. So one of the things is you can automatically answer either a PC or a mobile call simply by putting the headset on your head, just like the Voyager Legend. And also it has smart call routing. So with your mobile phone, if you choose to pick up the handset when it's connected to the headset or the headset, the audio will be routed accordingly. It's not going to fight with your mobile phone for the audio, which is really great. You don't have to fuss with any of the dials in your phone to make sure that the audio is going to the right place. The sensors really do that work for you. You can also automatically pause and resume mobile media. And that's just something you can do. Say you're listening to Pandora or iTunes on your mobile phone. If you take the headset off, it will actually pause that media. And when you put it back on, it automatically resumes. Really great, helpful feature. And then there are also some features that are really great that you get just from the PC, which, being able to have presence changes to let colleagues know when you're on a mobile call through Microsoft Lync or Skype, also really helpful. And being able to initiate a voice call from a chat window for Lync and Skype, also a helpful feature. Both of those last two features require our Spoke software, and that provides a lot of other value as well. So I really encourage people to download that. So that was the Blackwire 700 series. Incidentally, I recorded the audio for this webinar on the Blackwire 720. Now it's time to turn to the Callisto 620, the first wireless UC speakerphone. The Callisto 620 is a wireless speakerphone that connects to both the PC and your smartphone. It's got great call management between both devices that allows you to easily answer or end and mute any of your calls. It features that Bluetooth USB adapter, which is how you get the connectivity to the PC, very similar to how the Voyager Legend UC works. You get up to 7 hours of talk time, and it's got these great bidirectional microphones that activate in the direction of the speaker's voice, which really cuts down on a lot of background noise, but you're still getting full pickup of the room. Great wideband audio between the PC and your soft phone, and it's full duplex, so it's going to have a very natural sounding audio. Now, integrated A2DP is a feature that allows you to listen to streaming media from your mobile device. That's a feature that both the Blackwire and the Voyager Legend offer as well, so there's really a lot of great consistency in being able to have that feature. So the call management features of this product are very simple. You can see there's clearly marked icons for volume adjust. There's the call answer end button. There's the mute key, as well as a battery status indicator that will let you know when your battery status is getting low. And it includes that USB adapter that allows you to connect to the PC. So I wanted to quickly touch a little bit more on the bidirectional microphones that I mentioned. This is technology that is usually reserved for audio devices that are much higher cost, but we've been able to build it into this product and it brings a lot of value. So as I mentioned, it picks up only the active talker, and so the other microphone switches off, which really cuts back on a lot of room noise. And it also doesn't sound like you're in that well type of sound that a lot of speakerphones get. So in summary, you can see that we've really put a lot of thought into what mobile workers need throughout their day, whether they're highly mobile, have frequent touchdowns, or work in an open office environment. I hope you've enjoyed learning about these new Plantronics products, and thank you very much for your support and your time today.
Thank you, Jennifer. Our next presenter is Jeff Astill with Polycom.
Hello, my name is Jeff Astill. I'm the Regional Channel Manager for Polycom. First, I'd like to thank you for joining the Unified Communications 2013 UC Revolution webinar. About a month ago, Polycom made history with a number of historic announcements regarding some breakthrough products and new product enhancements. Today, I've assembled a team of senior product marketing managers to go into detail around some of those new products and new announcements. First off, Marty Sexton, Senior Product Marketing Manager for our award-winning mobility solutions, will talk to you about some of the new features in our Mobility 2.0 for the iPad, iPhone, and Android. Also, Brian Phillips will join us to go into detail around our next generation codec, our Group Series codec, along with its new user interface. And then also Bob Knopf will join us to go into detail around our Eagle Eye Director, our automated voice triangulation and facial recognition tracking camera available for all of our video conferencing systems. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your interest in Polycom.
Polycom is pleased to announce a breakthrough innovation for Real Presence Mobile video collaboration app. For more than a year, this award-winning technology has enabled our customers to meet face-to-face and collaborate in real time from anywhere, sharing critical data right from their smartphone or tablet. Now, Polycom Smart Pairing enables the iPad to be an even more powerful video collaboration tool. Up until now, the ability to transfer a video call while in progress has limited how we communicate.
Hey, let's finish this in a conference room.
With the release of Smart Pairing, you can now transfer a call from your tablet to a room system with a simple swipe of the hand.
So, Everett, I wanted to show you the new diagram.
Once the call is transferred, your iPad immediately becomes a room system remote control. You can now search corporate directories, control the volume, mute, or end the call directly from your tablet.
Hi, I'm Brian Phillips, Senior Product Marketing Manager with Polycom. Today, I'd like to introduce the new Polycom Real Presence Group Series, bringing a new standard of quality, ease of use, and productivity to group collaboration. At Polycom, one of our goals is to make video calling ubiquitous, and delivering an experience that is easy to use is critical to achieving this goal. Real Presence Group Series uses a completely redesigned interface that makes video calling as simple as dialing a phone call. Even first-time users can get connected over video with no training. Once you're in a call, we've also made it easy to personalize the experience. For example, changing the camera views or the screen layouts to help you get the most out of your meeting. For IT administrators, this means users need less hands-on help to start and run video calls, which lowers support costs. In addition to the new on-screen interface, Polycom's Smart Pairing technology allows users to easily connect their mobile device to a Polycom group conferencing system. You can use this to easily control video calls, with more features available in the future. The optional Polycom Touch Control has an intuitive touch interface on a dedicated room device, which can be used on both existing HDX systems and the new Real Presence Group systems. Real Presence Group Series raises the bar on video performance, supporting full 1080p HD at 60 frames per second. The result is a whole new level of realism that makes users eager to add video to their daily communications. Just as important as video quality is content quality. Sharing video files or images that are grainy or pixelated or slow to update makes it hard to get the most out of your meetings. Real Presence Group Series supports up to 1080p 60 content, which makes sharing full motion HD video, animations, or any other type of content look as real as sitting in the same room. Real Presence Group Series offers the broadest interoperability of any video collaboration solution. It is fully standards-based, able to call millions of other systems already in use today. And it offers native integration with leading UC platforms such as Microsoft Lync. In addition, it also supports Polycom's unique interoperable SVC, or Scalable Video Coding architecture. This means you can benefit from the quality and network resiliency improvements of SVC while maintaining full compatibility with standards-based systems. We have also extended our lead in providing the lowest total cost of ownership for video collaboration. H.264 high-profile technology has been extended to the new 1080p 60 people and content experiences for up to 50% bandwidth savings. Plus, the new user interface brings down IT support costs, making video less expensive to deploy and manage. On the Real Presence Group 300 and 500 models, we've dramatically reduced the size of the unit itself so it can be discreetly deployed in conference rooms or even used in mobile kits outside of traditional meeting rooms. The Real Presence Group 700 offers extreme performance and flexibility, which makes it ideal for rooms with more demanding requirements. We also have a new camera available, the Polycom Eagle Eye Acoustic. It's designed for smaller rooms with a unique design that easily mounts on top of a flat panel display. And of course, our other camera innovations, such as Eagle Eye Director and Eagle Eye 3, are also fully supported. Group conferencing is more important than ever for productive collaboration across distances. Real Presence Group Series is raising the bar for quality, ease of use, interoperability, and total cost of ownership in video collaboration systems. Hi, I'm Brian Phillips, Senior Product Marketing Manager at Polycom. Today I'd like to demonstrate the benefits of Polycom's new user interface on the Real Presence Group Series of video collaboration products. I'd like to start with the remote control. As you can see, it's greatly simplified from many of the video conferencing remotes being used today, which makes it less intimidating for users. Instead of dedicated buttons to access specific features, you can navigate an intuitive menu system that's on screen, making it far easier for even novice users to use the system. Here I am on the home screen of the Real Presence Group 500, and you can see we have some of the most commonly used functions easily accessible, starting a call or showing content. Along the top, I have speed dials to quickly call people, conference rooms, or conference bridge numbers. You can also customize the background, inserting your own company logo, for example. When I pull up the menu, you can see the structure is very simple, focusing on making the most commonly used features easily available. In fact, the menu structure will intelligently change based on the call status, presenting users with the features they're most likely to need at that point in time. For starting a call, I have several options quickly available, in addition to the speed dials on the home screen. Here is where I can quickly adjust the camera view, or share content locally when not in a call. Now I'll start a call to another system. You can see that the menu options have now changed. Instead of start a call being on top, it's show content because that's what you're most likely to want to do now that you're in a call. Another important part of making the system intuitive is the language. You can see here that when I want to adjust cameras, I'm given the choice of your cameras and their cameras, as opposed to near end and far end, which many systems use and can be confusing. When I want to adjust whether I appear on screen, that's easily found under Self View. Finally, once you're in a call, you want some easy ways of personalizing the experience to get the most out of it. Let's say I want to change where the camera's pointed in my room because I want to get up and start drawing on a whiteboard, for example. With many systems, I may not know how to access those camera presets, let alone set one or know which ones had already been set. But here I can navigate to the camera presets and see a thumbnail of the ones that had already been set, quickly selecting one. Or to set my own, I simply press and hold that number and it takes a snapshot of that view, which I can then easily find again in the future. This was just a brief overview of the many ways we're enhancing the user experience and making video easier to use with no training. And you'll see many of these elements across other Polycom products today and even more over the coming months. Thanks for your time.
Hi, my name is Bob Knopf, Senior Product Marketing Manager here at Polycom. Today I'm going to talk to you about Polycom's voice location technology and the Eagle Eye Director. The Eagle Eye Director is innovative new technology that utilizes multiple cameras to do voice location in multiple environments. The Eagle Eye Director uses voice location and facial recognition to find the active speaker. In a matter of seconds, the director cuts to the person speaking, making the impersonal conference a productive personal experience for both near and far-end participants. The system is also compatible with all HDX room telepresence systems, from the HDX 6000 to the HDX 9000.
Thank you, Jeff. Our next presenter is Jordan Caulfield with Lifesize.
Hi there. My name is Jordan Caulfield. I'm with Lifesize Communications. I've been invited to speak to you at this webinar today about how Lifesize fits into the UC story. First of all, I'd like to thank Unified Communications for inviting me to speak at this webinar. Unified Communications are some fantastic folks to work with, one of our best partners for Lifesize. And again, thank you very much. So, one of the first things that comes to mind when people start talking about UC is Microsoft Lync. So, I'd like to tell you that Lifesize fits into the Microsoft Lync story very well. Actually, right out of the box, for free, we can work with Lync. Nobody else can claim this. Also, with our Team 220 series and up, you can host a 4-way continuous presence call with a mixture of Lync and standards-based endpoints. We are actually the first video conferencing manufacturer to be qualified for Lync. This is an actual screenshot from the Microsoft TechNet website. You can see the URL up at the top. You can also Google Microsoft Lync Lifesize and it'll get you there. Note the date on the far right for the Team 220, the qualification date, March 2011. It's been quite some time that we've been qualified to work with Lync. Lifesize actually has a very good relationship with Microsoft. We meet with them pretty regularly to discuss the future for video and how Lync will work with Lifesize and Lifesize will work with Lync, etc. We're actually on their non-disclosure agreement. So we have some forward-looking knowledge as to where Lync is going. Our engineers actually attend some of the really down in deep dive Lync trainings, and we also have many of our endpoints in some of the Microsoft business centers. So Microsoft and Lifesize have a fantastic relationship. Nonetheless, there are some important things to consider with Lync. As ubiquitous as it is, for the most part, Lync utilizes a proprietary video codec. It's called RT Video. No standards-based video conferencing manufacturer really supports this natively with their endpoints. As such, everybody in this industry has to transcode in order to accomplish some of the important calling features that Microsoft does with Lync. These are the 3 resolutions that Lync supports. I tried to kind of give you a little example of what those look like. CIF, VGA, and 720p. You'll notice the 2 on the left are kind of 4:3 ratio, whereas the one all the way on the right is a 16:9. So out of the box, a couple slides ago, I mentioned that we support Lync natively and it's free. Well, we can do that CIF calling on the left because that is the standard audio or standard video codec, H.264. In order to accomplish the next 2, we have to do this transcoding, and that's the RT video codec. we have a product that will allow you to accomplish that, and I'll tell you about that in a second. One of the biggest features that you pick up with the RT Video in Lync, just the way they have everything set up, is the ability to participate in an AV-MCU call. And the AV-MCU is basically how you have a large-scale meeting with Lync where everyone sees the person that's speaking. And as that person speaks or changes to a new speaker, then that person switches in and everybody sees them. You can have over 100 people on that call. Very cool, because with the AV-MCU and with this product I'm about to talk about, you can now have a life-size endpoint participate in one of those really large Lync calls. And the product that allows you to get to those second two resolutions and that second set of features really kind of bring the Lync environment alive with conference-grade endpoints, like our life-size endpoints, is the UVC video engine. And what we do is we basically transcode that RT video to something that's natively supported, and that's our H.264. So we can take that HD and VGA into a video conferencing call. Pretty cool because it's a shared resource for all of your life-size endpoints. So say you have 4 life-size endpoints and you want to maybe bring in an occasional Lync user, you could have one instance of this UVC video engine and be able to bring in and share that across all 4, be able to bring them into each one of those calls separately, not at the same time. Or you could have multiple UVC video engine instances for multiple calls going on simultaneously with Lync. So we scale to fit your needs very easily. Also, with this, you can bring in Microsoft Lync participant as well as other standards-based video conferencing endpoints. So basically enables Lync to be a part of the life-size HD topology. So very cool. So I've got a pretty good video that was put together by our marketing department. I'm going to play for you now, that video. And it kind of shows you how it all works together. So I want to show you that.
Hey, good morning, Emily.
Morning, Kurt.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. You ready for this call?
I'm ready to do it.
Fantastic. Hey, Charles.
Hi, Charles.
Good morning, Kurt. Hey, what's up? We're just waiting for a few more people, and then we're going to get the meeting started. Okay, Kurt, sounds good.
Good morning, Kurt. I've got my part of the presentation done, and I'm ready to go.
All right, it looks like we're ready to go ahead and call Ellen. Showtime.
Oh, Kurt, I don't think that Ellen at LCS has Lync.
No problem. We can connect with them too. Let's get set. This is a huge call with LCS Medical. Need everybody to be on their A game. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Good morning, Ellen. It's good to see you again.
Good morning, Kurt. Hi, everyone. Let's get started.
All right, so just wanted to kind of show that to you. That's how it all works together. So if you're accustomed to how Lync works today in your environment, bringing a life-size endpoint and pairing it with a UVC video engine is going to be something that you're not foreign to. It's going to be very similar way of doing things, very similar workflow as well. So how does this all work? What do you need? How do you get this UVC video engine? Well, it's just one of the several very cool options under our very new UVC platform. which is actually the industry's first integrated virtualized platform. This is the direction we're moving with all of our infrastructure solutions. Now, all functionality previously available as single function box is now available in a virtualized option under the umbrella of the UVC platform. So they're basically different little applications that you can run under this same platform. So I can tell you about a couple of them, but under that, you start out with the UVC video engine. You can try something else out that might be more fitting, might be fitting as well. So that works in both a virtualized and hardware solution. So those are your options. So you could start out, if you have a VMware shop today, you can trial this as soon as this webinar is over with any of your Lifesize endpoints today. Very, very cool. And then we're also Hyper-V as well. That's recently just announced. And then if you don't have a virtualized environment, we actually manufacture hardware appliances you can run this on and try it out as well. So how does it all work? Well, that's one of those components there, the Microsoft Lync component. And then what other options do you have? So we have this recording and streaming solution called Lifesize UVC Video Center. Pretty cool because it allows you to record and stream to up to 1,000 people. They can view it live or on demand. And this happens to be what I'm recording this video with right now. And we also have the first virtualized continuous presence bridge. That's another one of the applications that you can get with a UVC platform. So you can bring in multiple participants, get 720p video, 16 on screen at once, and have all these different virtual meeting rooms. Start out with as few or as many ports as you like. That's really kind of the best part about this. You're not locked into a monolithic box. It does one thing. And then if you want to upgrade, you have to forklift that out. No, this can be added on as you see fit and as you grow. Very powerful there. Rounding out the UC options from Lifesize is the mobile calling solution ClearSea. This allows you to bring HD video calling to your PC or Mac, and then also be able to bring in up to over 40 devices, different devices. Very cool. It's also got built-in firewall traversal. Some of those devices are exhibited here. We're light years above the competition. It's worth noting that right now, video calling is not truly supported via Microsoft Lync. So right now, that's Mac or PC only for video calling. Whereas with our ClearSea product, you can essentially replicate a UC environment as well. So say you're liking everything you've seen thus far, but you don't want to explore Lync. We can certainly come up with a custom tailored solution that would fit you and your needs. Paired with a VoIP vendor of your choice, ClearSea and some of our endpoints, and potentially the UVC multipoint, you can realize today with products that we manufacture a true UC environment, really any device, anywhere, and be able to accomplish any of the business needs, meetings that you have. So even if you're up there, in a construction job, you can relay back real-time video of what's going on there. So pretty cool. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, I'm happy to assist. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Well, for those of you who just joined, I'm Ryan Herbst, Vice President of UnifiedCommunications.com. Thank you, and it's my pleasure to demonstrate our decision tree and device selection tools. Now, this is technology that was developed here at UnifiedCommunications.com specifically to help organizations that are deploying UC solutions. So I'm going to share my screen to give you a sense of how this type of technology can help us deliver choice, enforce standards, and again, solve some of the real-world problems that could emerge if we didn't have a solution like this in place. So what I'm showing is a example, kind of hypothetical example of how this could work in your organization. So imagine that you access this type of a system through your intranet. I could have been given access to this by invitation. Let's imagine that as part of a unified communications voice solution, I'm an employee, I'm invited to participate, I'm given a link to a device selection tool. The idea behind this type of technology would be as if IT could essentially interview every employee in an organization and ensure that they get the optimal mix of devices. Now, the first thing, before an end user would see something like this, an administrator in your organization would go and decide in the administrative interface what products they wanted to make available for their end users. And so literally, they would, by category, headsets, phones and speakerphones, webcams, video conferencing, meeting room type products, drag and drop in the products that they wanted to make available. So of the 130 plus optimized products, an administrator who sets standards would decide which products they want to make available. So literally, if I wanted to take this Blackwire 435 product and make it unavailable, to exclude it, I literally drag it out, and that automatically, dynamically impacts the workflows and questions and decision trees that I'm about to show you. I'm going to drag it back because it's actually part of one of the examples I'm going to show, but it's that easy. And so there is a database that is part of the solution that we maintain that has attributes and characteristics of each of these products, and you're going to see momentarily how that manifests itself to create an end user experience that helps solve, again, some pretty complex questions. So as an end user, I'm able to find devices a couple of different ways, but what I really wanted to showcase today is the device selection assistant, or our decision tree type tools. So imagine now I'm an end user. It is recognizing that I've been here before and asking if I want to see a list of recommended products that it provided the last time I used the tool. I'm going to start a new session. So in this case, I'm looking for a headset and a meeting room device, a phone, speakerphone, and a webcam. And we still, in my organization, in this hypothetical scenario, still have traditional desk phones, as well as we're implementing Lync. So I'm looking for a headset that works with my desk phone and my PC, and I'd also like it to work with my smartphone while I'm in the office. So the system's going to ask what type of desk phone I have. I have a Cisco, and it's a 7965. Now, in your organization, we're able to show just the manufacturers of desk phones that could exist and just the models of desk phones. So you wouldn't see this entire list. It would be, again, specific to the phones that exist in your organization. So based on that criterion, the system recommended a particular product. Again, there are more products that are made that could do what I asked to do, but there's only one product that I had approved that meets those characteristics. And in this case, it's the Savvy 740. So we'll show you kind of what we're able to do with these product selections in a moment, but I also asked about a meeting room device. So what type of meeting room device am I looking for? Am I looking for an audio only or an audio and video device? I'm interested in an audio only device. I really want a small portable device that I can bring into a meeting room and use in a small huddle room. How would I like to connect that? Do I want it to be a USB or Ethernet device? And again, the options here are appearing because I have selected products that could be connected via USB or Ethernet. If I only had USB devices here, this question would be skipped. So I want USB. How much audio pickup range do you require? I'm going to be using this in a small huddle room. It seats 4 people, so 6 feet or less. And a specific product that matches that criterion is now shown. And I'm also looking for a phone. I'd like to connect it via Ethernet. I'd like it to be Lync Phone Edition. Would you like the ability to see your calendar and click to join meetings from the phone? I would. And lastly, I asked for a webcam. So I would like a webcam to work with my notebook. In the system, you'll notice, number one, that the headset is being paired with the connection cable that will allow my headset to control the Cisco phone, the 7965 phone that I indicated. I can now see recommendations for a headset, a meeting room device, a phone/speakerphone, as well as a webcam. And from here we could do a couple of things. So number one, this type of a system could be provided as purely informational, meaning I couldn't purchase any of these products. It could tell me what I need to order, and then I could go get approval and order it. But it can also be taken a step further. It could be a transactional system like you're seeing, where I could move forward and enter a purchase order or a credit card to purchase these products, integrated into a existing procurement workflow. So if your organization uses Ariba or Oracle or SAP, and we can integrate, or many other electronic procurement systems, we can integrate and kind of front end that process where this cart is now handed back to the procurement system and it goes through its normal routing and approval and purchase system. And this technology we provide, as a courtesy when we're fulfilling products around it, or via license if you really just want the technology and for whatever reason it doesn't make sense to procure the actual products from us. So bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to log out of this and so now we're going to show a different example. Again, this is a different problem that we're trying to solve. We have some collaboration leads that exist around the country, and one of their responsibilities is to help us enforce some meeting room standards. So we've developed 3 meeting room concepts, and based on the size of the room and some other characteristics, it's appropriate to implement one of those 3. So this tool is designed to help those collaboration leads. I'll give an example. Same type of technology that we demonstrated before, but solving a different problem. So I am looking to determine what video conferencing system we use in that collaboration room. I want to know about the display and camera systems and the microphone system that are most appropriate and meet our standards. So first question, again, these are example questions. They would be customized to your environment. Is 4-way HD multipoint required? Is this a point-to-point room, or do I need a room that has an embedded bridge inside the video conferencing system? This is going to be a small point-to-point room, so I'm going to say no. How many people can be seated at the table? This is a small huddle room. It seats 4. So I'm going to say less than 6. And is the furniture fixed or modular? It is fixed. So in this example, it's recommending a particular video conferencing codec that comes with a camera. It's a single monitor. It's telling me that I don't need an additional camera. And we're going to use tabletop microphones. So this is fixed furniture, it doesn't move, and our standard calls for a table-type microphone when we have fixed furniture. I'm going to go back through the assistant, answer the questions differently. You'll see how my outcomes change dramatically. So I do need 4-way multipoint, and this is a larger room. It has between 6 and 20 people. And the furniture is modular. So I get a different recommendation for the video conferencing system. You can see that I am now, I now have 2 versus 1 display. I'm using a special camera system that tracks participants based on facial recognition and audio. And I have ceiling mics versus fixed mics because the furniture moves. So again, if we did this again and made different choices, you'd see different outcomes. But fairly complex challenge that we are making very, very simple. And in addition, enabling this to go into a procurement workflow from here. So I hope this gives you a sense of the power of this technology. And again, it's highly customizable, but it can solve some very foundational core challenges, that can burden IT and collaboration teams as you deploy unified communications, and also really, really help on the procurement side to simplify and ultimately to deliver choice in a reasonable way. And I think there is a tendency to particularly, not necessarily in this example where we're talking about video rooms, certainly that's a standard that would be set, but in the previous example when we're talking about devices, there's a tendency to oversimplify or not to provide any choice because it's just too complex to manage absent a solution like this. And we feel strongly that when you hit it right, when you really get the optimal mix of products, when those products are designed around how I work and where I work, that it has an enormous impact This concludes the presentation, and I wanted to remind everyone that unifiedcommunications.com can assist with all of the technologies that you saw here today and more. We appreciate you investing the time in the Are You Ready for 2013 UC revolution. Have a great day.